Well, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle could be on their way to becoming insignificant. That's at least according to Tom Quinn, a royal author who wrote the book Gilded Youth. He believes that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are heading down a similar path to former King Edward VIII and his wife Wallis Simpson. Back in the 1930s when they married, it caused chaos because she had been married twice before, resulting in King Edward being forced to abdicate. Though they went on to live a full life together, Tom Quinn said they were desperately unhappy. The royal author believes that when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have nothing left more to say, no more royal bombshells or accusations, then they could wind up feeling the same way. He told the Mirror, "When you're not saying that anymore, and you can't make any more films and interviews about how badly you've been treated, what then? What do you do? My fear is that Harry will become like Edward VIII and Meghan will become like Mrs Simpson. They lived in this beautiful house in France, but we know they were desperately unhappy. Edward VIII was a bit like King Lear, where he gives away all his power, but somehow thinks he can still exercise power through his children. And I think Edward VIII, when he abdicated and went to live in France, thought he would still be an important figure. And he was for a little while, in the same way that Meghan and Harry are kind of significant now because there's so much coverage and commentary about them. But that will fade, and unless they can escape all this negative stuff and find something positive that people are interested in, they will become insignificant in the same way that Edward VIII became insignificant and very unhappy. While it's obviously not the same situation as it was for King Edward and Wallis Simpson, there is clearly a divide between the Sussexes and the rest of the family. When the couple stepped down as senior members of the royal family, they moved to California to start a new life. They then started partaking in various media interviews, a 6-part Netflix docuseries. Prince Harry even wrote a memoir that required a media press tour after. The Duke even sat for an interview with a trauma expert this month that was live streamed and charged viewers nearly $34. Multiple claims were made about King Charles, Prince William and Princess Kate and the palace in general. All eyes are on Harry and Meghan to see whether they will attend King Charles's coronation ceremony on May 6. While the two have officially been invited to attend, despite the obvious tension and conflict, the celebration does fall on their son Archie's 4th birthday. They have declared that they won't be announcing whether they are attending the event, but Harry was asked by ITV's Tom Bradby his thoughts on showing face.
If you're invited to the coronation, will you come?
There's a lot that can happen between now and then, but you know, the door is always open. The ball is in their court. There's a lot to be discussed, and I really hope that they are willing to sit down and talk about it, because there's a lot that's happened in 6 years, and prior to that as well.